That was good. I'm not gonna lie. That was a really good trailer. I saw this trailer a couple hours ago. I saw it last night right before I was gonna go to sleep. But I said, nah, like I don't know. I was too tired, and I didn't really believe that this was actually the trailer, like an official trailer. I said, maybe it is, maybe it's not, maybe it's fan made. I'll check it out tomorrow. And then I had just a whole bunch of things to do, and I caught it maybe I don't know, like an hour ago. I was able to actually look at my phone for once because I was just so busy with so many things going on, and I gotta say, I am absolutely stoked. I'm impressed. Also, I'm very impressed. That first shot, that makes for me the whole trailer, and then the little flickering back and forth of what's supposed to happen during the movie was just perfectly blended, just perfectly done. It was great. That was a really good trailer. I am looking forward to this October. I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's get there already because I want to see this. And I'm not even like a Clayface fan, but it just takes me back to the animated series. I grew up like a lot of people my age grew up with the animated series. And when I look back at the animated series actually, it's funny because it's very dark and it's almost sometimes boring compared to like the cartoons that you have now. I don't mean that in a bad way because I used to watch that. I was plugged in, love the animated series, the Batman animated series. They were phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. But they have this like dreary, very dark and brooding tone to it. And I remember Clayface, of course. Who doesn't? When I saw him in Creature Commandos, I felt like they just plugged him in as just another. I don't know, like just because they had nobody else who said, hey, who hasn't been on screen that much? Clayface. Let's just put him in there. Only to have him. I don't know if he dies, but only to have him nullified. But the trailer, the opening shot, the face of Matt Hagen, and just the torment in his face, his eyes. And he probably can't even blink because how screwed up his face is that he can't even blink. The look of terror that he has on his face is just, oh, it's so impactful. It's so impactful, and it just keeps you plugged in like what's going to happen, what's going to happen. And I am looking forward to it. But at the same time, having said all of that, I feel like it might just bomb. I just came off of glorifying it and saying nothing but great things about the trailer. I'm one of these people that I've been let down so many times by trailers that I've given up. I've given up. I just feel like, yeah, I appreciate a trailer for what it is, and that's it. And that's it. I don't even look forward to the movie. I haven't been watching movies that much as of lately. I'm trying to get back into it, but it's just something that in the past has, and I don't think I'm the only one. I can't be the only one, and it doesn't deliver. It doesn't align itself to the actual trailer. The movie doesn't go hand in hand with the trailer so many times. So I just kind of go with low expectations, just the lowest expectations, and it's always kind of worked out. It happened with Project Hail Mary. I was being I got coaxed into going to this movie. I mean, I wanted to go, but I finally went, and I was blown away because my expectations weren't that great. I was hearing good stuff about it, nothing but great stuff about it, and I said maybe it'll be good. Like maybe it'll be good. I thought it was phenomenal. So I'm hoping that the same thing will happen with Clayface. I really am hoping that we're gonna get the same thing, and I'm wondering also how they're gonna do melding these two worlds because supposedly this is set in the DCU. It's part of DCU, and after watching the Superman movie that we had last year, I don't see. Obviously, it's not like they're gonna introduce Clayface right away, right? Maybe that'll happen years down the line, but I don't see that those two worlds making sense to me. I see Matt Reeves' world like colliding with this Clayface world. I definitely see that, and then there is no mention or there's no definite mention of who's going to be Batman. If it's going to be Matt Reeves, I heard some theories that it might be Matt Reeves. I mean, Matt Reeves is producing. He's one of the producers in this Clayface film. So maybe at some point they just give in and they grab Robert Pattinson to just play, which I'm not going to say it's perfect, but it kind of makes sense and it goes well with the tone. I could see those two worlds colliding. That definitely makes sense. And I mean, Gotham City and all, but just the still shots and the lighting, the angles, the color palette, it just makes sense for these two characters to meet. Robert Pattinson's Batman meeting Clayface. But I don't see the Superman world or the Lanterns world like being a thing. It could happen, just like they got the latest Spider-Man movie and the Punisher. I don't think it's gonna be great, but they'll make it work. I have faith that they will make it work. I'm not like a huge, Punisher, Spider-Man fan, but there are people already that are speculating that it's going to be atrocious and it's just going to be the worst thing that you could do. That it doesn't make sense. Not in this world, not in that Spider-Man's world. If I had to just grade it on the trailer, 10 out of 10. It looks phenomenal. Did not expect it. Love the way it just sneaked up under me and caught me by surprise, and I'm still blown away. I can't believe we're getting this movie. I read about them making a movie, and when they said horror, I didn't believe it. I didn't think they were going to be able to pull it off, but it looks like it's going to be horror. It definitely looks like it's going to be horror, and just make it a good storyline, like make it make sense. Oh, and then the ending. Spiked mace towards the end. I didn't catch that at the beginning. I had to rewatch it, and I noticed it towards the end. Absolutely great to see. So looking forward to this October. Just be here already. I can hardly wait. That's all I got to say. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.